Good morning. It is now Monday, December 10th. It wasn't supposed to be snowing today. It was supposed to be raining today. And it is snowing. Wow. I'm gonna need the weather people to get it right. So you know what that means. Winter Wonderland photo shoot. Yeah. And hopefully no work tomorrow. So I was able to get some pictures out in the snow and record a little more for the 12 Days of Tishmas intro. I don't have my liners in, so I'm gonna go ahead and put those on because again, I had a snack and didn't put them on after my snack. I need to stop doing that. But this morning I was supposed to do my clean with me and then I noticed the snow. So I had to put that on hold to go take my pictures. So I'm gonna see if there's like another outfit that I want to take pictures in. It's coming down heavy. It is like so heavy. I need to wipe off my camera because it is wet and wipe off the top of my light. It's soaking wet. There's my camera before like it's not enough water to damage it, but just in case, because you know the camera is a little expensive. So I'm gonna do that and then see if there's another outfit that I want to take a picture in. If those pictures came out so well, of course I will insert some of them here, but you will also see part of that in the intro for my 12 Days of Tishmas. Wearing this vest with the sweater, so just remember. And yeah, so I'll catch it with you guys later. Hey guys, oh my hat. Hey guys, it is now Tuesday, December 11th. So I just left the spine specialist, and of course I did not get good news. So as you know, I've been suffering with like severe pain in my neck and my back and my shoulders. And at first, you know, we were saying, we being myself and a chiropractor and just like people who I know, we're saying that it was stress related. But as you know, the pain came back over the summer. I went to the chiropractor, you know, he helped, the pain was gone. But then the pain started coming back when I wasn't really stressed, and that's when I was just like, okay, enough is enough. Like, this is not stress related. The pain is coming now when I'm just doing random things or just for no reason at all. So we get some x-rays done and I have scoliosis. How am I 39 and a half 39 and a half and just now finding out that I have like severe, well, she didn't say severe, minor scoliosis. Like looking at the x-ray, I thought it was severe because I'm looking at this spine and it's curved and it's curving the wrong way, and I'm just like, what is going on with my body? So if you remember, if you've been with me this whole time, when I went to the chiropractor at the beginning of this year, the first one that I went to at the beginning of this year, he checked my spine, which chiropractors do. They go down your spine and check your spine, and all he said to me was that the top of my spine was flat when it should be curved. So now I'm hearing that not only is the top of my spine flat, but also the spine and my neck is not the spine, the curve, but also the curve of my neck is not as curved as it should be. That some of my, what is it, the disc, one of the discs, I forgot which one it was. It could have been, it was between 5, 6, and 7. That one of those discs pretty much is not the size that it should be. It's smaller than it should be. And when I move my neck a certain way, that the mobility is just off. Like, it's not, y'all, I don't know what to say now, because like I started crying in the doctor's office. So I'm sure I'm like, of course I know I'm not sure. I know I'm not saying things properly because I'm not a doctor, and when you're getting all that information, it's almost like you just need to record it, because you're not going to remember when you're getting like so much bad information from a doctor. You're just sitting there in shock, like, what in the world? I was shocked just from looking at the x-rays. So I have to get an MRI. So that referral was put in, and hopefully my insurance will cover it this time, because you know it didn't cover the MRI to check for my ovarian cyst, which is another issue. So for the past 2.5 weeks, I've been having, no, 2 weeks, I've been having problems with my right hip. And it started with my 7th grade class doing a warm-up, where I just thought my hip just went out of place. You know, as dancers, your body sometimes just shifts for no reason. Like, I was just sitting on the floor doing a floor warm-up, and my hip just started to hurt, and it felt like it was not in a socket correctly. So I tried to put it back, I tried to put it back in the socket, doing different stretches and everything, and the pain was still there. And then the other night I threw up again. So if you recall my other video, I put the iCard here where I was like morning sickness or flu or stomach virus, morning sickness or stomach virus. I was hoping that when I threw up that time that I was pregnant, because that was after insemination number 6. But I wasn't pregnant, and I was just like confused because I don't throw up. So I was just like, why would I throw up? The only other time I threw up was right before it was discovered that I had the ovarian cyst. And then before I went to the hospital because of the cyst, I was like really nauseous that day and just could not get rid of the nausea. Come to find out, the cyst started to secrete some of its fluids, and that is what caused me to get sick. Again, my cyst is on the right side. My hip has been hurting me, as well as just like my ovary. Like, I can feel that again into my body. It feels like it's the same feeling when I ovulate, but just more intense. So I already ovulated. I ovulated last week. I still have the pain. I still have the stiffness in my hip. I had the nausea where I threw up. And then like the secretion has a feeling that it gives you, and I can feel that. So on top of all of this, I think that I'm having some issues with my ovarian cyst. Now I can only hope and pray that it's secreting, because it's gonna go away and I'll be done with that. But now I have to go to the doctor to have that checked. And I did plan on doing an insemination for December. So this month, this past ovulation, I was gonna try again. And I was just like, well, all this stuff going on with my body, I don't know what's going on with my hip. Like, it could be my ovary, not really my hip. So I decided not to do it. And now here we are at the doctor's office, and my whole back is jacked up. Like, what is that doing as far as me conceiving? Because if your pelvis is out of line, you know, some people can't conceive because of that. So it's just like, what the heck is going on with my body? Like, you try to live your life right, to eat healthy, to be active, to not smoke, to not drink, and yet there are things that you just have no control over. And like, last night was a rough night. I was just crying last night because I'm like, what if I have to come to terms with not being able to have a child? Like, what if I have to come to terms with that? And it's like, one side of my brain saying you'll be okay because you know you've lived all this time without a child, and the other side of my brain is saying, but I still want one. Like, I still want one, but what if I have to come to terms with this just being my life? Like, this is it. Like, I don't know, y'all. I don't know. But I'm gonna end this vlog here, because it's turned out to be a sad one, and you know that my whole journey for this new channel rephase and rebranding was to be more positive. So I'm gonna go now before I start crying again and being all sad. But I definitely wanted to let you guys know about this stuff. Sorry that I made this video probably super long, because this conversation has already been 7 minutes. But I mean, you guys have been there with me, and I wanted to share that with you. So I'm gonna go ahead and head to work now. We're on a 2-hour delay because of the snow, so I should get to work on time today, and just try to get myself emotionally ready to be around children and to pretend like everything's okay so that I could be supportive and strong for them, because that's the life of a teacher. We have to put our problems aside and deal with theirs. So instead of me dealing with my problems, I have to deal with 130 other people's problems, and just be strong enough to give them the best day that they can. Well, at least today is only half of them, only half of those kids I have today. Still not 130, just half, just 70. So yeah, so I will see you guys later. Thank you for being here with me, and I love you. Pray, just keep me in your prayers. If you haven't subscribed, make sure you subscribe to my channel. Thank you for all of my new subscribers, y'all. It was a struggle to get to 500, and we're past 500, and now the goal is to get to 1,000. So we can do it. Just spread the word, just share the videos, and make sure you give this video a thumbs up. Love you. See you in the next one. Bye.